when the president pardons a turkey, what are those turkeys named? Masculine names?
I think they are, but I think that I could see them naming a female turkey a male name just because it's less sad to kill a male.
Right. Goodbye, Hector.
Bob the turkey.
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't necessarily sure how they work. Each week I present a guest with a surprise topic and ask them to try their best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
Welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I have a guest comic with me who is unprepared for the topic I'm about to give him today. My comic is Zach Russell.
Hey, how you doing?
No one knows what to do right there.
What do people usually do?
People who are comfortable, they don't do what you just did. How can someone survive Thanksgiving with their family? Okay, the dinner.
Yes.
A lot of people dread family time. Mm-hmm. What are pointers that you have? Everyone has that uncle. It's a lot of time just being confined in the house.
Right. You know what happens a lot at Thanksgiving is the adults, especially the old people, will go around the table and share the injuries they've had this year.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Like, I had triple bypass.
Yeah.
That's not my family.
Yeah, my grandpa once was like, I took off my sock and all my toenails were stuck to it. I got a video.
Wow, that's disgusting.
And,
But yeah, like the thankful thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thankful for?
We do that less, I think, or maybe it's less memorable.
It's like my family too, and by my family I mean my mother, father, and sisters, because I'm a man-child. It's almost a joke if it's brought up. Mm-hmm. Like there's no chance I would give a sincere answer.
Right. It's like when someone asked me to do Grace.
Do you know Grace?
I mean, I can riff a Grace.
You can riff a Grace?
Yeah, everyone can riff a Grace.
But there is an actual Grace.
There's a tight 1 minute Grace.
I think there is like a blessed or Lord, blah, 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 blah. Do I fake it? Am I honest?
Well, I don't believe in God, thank you.
No God, please.
I gave God up.
Because you have two roads many times when you have like the crazy uncle,
right,
who wants to talk about January 6th and, the way that shit really is. You can kind of deflect and kind of go, all right, yeah. Or you can engage in warfare.
Right. When it comes to the crazy uncle, just check your judgment. You can't change your grandparents or your uncles at this point. Like my grandpa thinks that BLM is a cover-up, a distraction for a communist agenda.
Yes.
Right? If I'm going to engage, I want to provoke new material out of him. Like I've heard his conspiracy about BLM. I don't need to hear that again.
Do you give him some extra ammunition? Do you kind of explain to him how people are changing their pronouns now, like something he might not be familiar with?
Something, yes.
Get his take on
this. Get a take that you haven't heard before.
That's unnatural. That's a podcast. Questions with Grandpa.
Reading Vox to Grandpa. That should be the Patreon version of this podcast. Are you drinking right now? Are you a drinker?
Of course.
Because you go on and off. I never know.
That's not true.
I'm drunk right now.
I don't know where I am. Explaining Things is me recording my blackouts.
I'm recording alibis for crimes I've committed.
Drinking during Thanksgiving is a must.
It's a must.
For me.
It's a must.
The booze can have the adverse effect, though, where tempers can flare. And you might have bitten your tongue 2 drinks ago over Grandpa talking about BLM or whatever.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? Fuck it. If you're a young Republican, okay, you don't dread Thanksgiving the way someone else might. Because you agree with Grandpa on these issues, right?
You think it's kind of a family conference. Like, what is going on with BLM, Gramps?
Grandpa's retired. He's got more time than me to watch Fox News. He's very educated on this subject.
He's on the ground.
Or what if the grandfather is like, he's an old, crusty Republican, but he kind of gets like how grandchildren are generally, they have different views, and he's like, who's this pushover kid that just listens to everything I say?
He thinks he's a pussy?
Paint your nails. Push back a little bit. Give me something to hate.
Paint your nails. Just one. Just the pinky.
Topics that will come up at this Thanksgiving. Rittenhouse is coming up. There is no way to avoid it. No matter the verdict, Rittenhouse is coming up. It's hot. It's new. It's fresh. Do you think Dave Chappelle's special comes up?
Yes,
maybe an uncle. Maybe
they
an
know
uncle.
You're a comedian.
Oh, there we go.
That's why.
They Googled,
That's why.
They Googled comic before dinner, so they had something to talk to you about. Trump comes up no matter what. That's the hits. You a stuffing man? Turkey? Big fan?
I like it. I like turkey with the gravy, the mash, corn.
Yeah.
Big pumpkin pie guy.
Pumpkin pie.
I like pumpkin pie. I mean, I like pecan
That's
pie
as
as well.
Thanksgiving as anything. Has anyone ever corrected you on pecan? I say pecan as well.
Pecan.
Southerners love to say pecan.
Pecan.
I'm just like,
Put some W's in
you
there.
royalty? It's like you're wearing a sleeveless NASCAR t-shirt saying fucking pecan. I think stuffing is my jam. If it has sausage mixed in,
Good night.
God. Turkey's whatever.
I like the turkey with everything. It fills you up, you know.
Is the turkey male? What are we eating? Are we eating a
I
male
think we're
turkey?
eating a guy.
It's a guy
Yeah,
turkey.
we're all feminists on Thanksgiving. What I think is a problem for women, specifically at Thanksgiving,
Here we go.
Yep.
We have some female viewers.
Turn it up. People making little comments about what you have on your plate. So you're like, oh, 3 slices of pie. It must be Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think there's judgment?
Absolutely.
I feel like there's reverse judgment where it's like granted, could
What
be
is
my,
that, clemency?
Could be my garbage family. But if you don't eat enough, it's like, who the fuck are you? This is
okay.
Thanksgiving.
Right.
Unbuckle that
Yeah.
belt. Weight loss will be a resolution. If you're like a vegan that goes home for Thanksgiving,
Lights out.
like you just have, we have
Politics, gender identity, what you're eating. It's all up for discussion.
we have no explaining things for you because there's no helping you.
You can't.
No, you can't. It's just like, actually, I can't have turkey. What? Well, take some butter at least. Actually, I can't have that either. What? So in short, what are we arriving at? So booze,
is essential.
maybe marijuana.
Could be.
Distort your reality. Find a dog. Find the dog.
Oh, find a
The
dog.
dog is your friend.
Play a game. Not like taboo, because then they'll. I'll tell you what's taboo.
Just like play with the dog. The dog can't talk back.
Take the dog
know?
somewhere else
Who
for a
doesn't-
walk.
Go for a walk.
Yeah.
Go outside, come inside. It's a balance of
Right.
stuff. Don't stay in the same room the whole time.
No, you're done.
That's an overload.
Yeah.
That's too
Go
much.
downstairs if you're of that age.
If you're older, go down to the kids playing video games. Sit Indian style. Uncle John can help out.
Right? Oh, what?
What?
Minecraft.
Oh.
And then, most importantly, tell everyone about the show explaining things.
I couldn't ask for a better way to close this out. Tell everyone, guys. Zach Russell, thank you so much.
Thank you, Johnny.
Till next time.